Hey everybody, welcome to the 2025 spring release, which is going to be featuring 4 wines. The soon-to-be bottled 2024 Rosé of Pinot Noir, the stalwart fan favorite 2023 Sangiacomo Vineyard Roberts Road, the second bottling of our 2023 Nightwing Vineyard, also from the Petaluma Gap, and last but not least, our inaugural Ferrington Vineyard Pinot Noir from the Anderson Valley. And let's quickly recap everything we know about the 2023 vintage. You've probably heard a lot of buzz. It's the vintage of the millennium. And indeed, we winemakers are all really excited about the 2023s. It was a long growing season. It was a late harvest, so we had lots of opportunity to develop phenolic ripeness, to have the acids remain high because it was nice and cool, slow accumulation of sugar without a lot of jumps in bricks because we really didn't have any of those heat spikes that we typically do over the course of the growing season here on the West Coast in Sonoma County or up in Anderson Valley. Let's start with the soon-to-be bottled 2024 Rosé of Pinot Noir. As you can see, it's a beautiful ballet slipper pink. The nose is very lifted with candy floss, watermelon Jolly Rancher, cantaloupe, lots of vibrant melon on the palate, pink grapefruit, a nice long finish, juicy acidity, some roundness, lovely fullness on the entry. Smooth, I think you're gonna love it. It's easy drinking, it's very, very tasty, and it's gonna be great with all of the summertime foods you enjoy. The 2023 Sangiacomo Vineyard Roberts Road Pinot Noir is such a treat. The aromatics leap out of the glass with a melange of red fruit that includes sour cherry, pomegranate, and cranberry with hints of blood orange and orange picot. Man, this is always such a pretty wine. The entry is very smooth and full. It's quite long. You get lots of red fruit and sour cherry, and the sweet spice from the French oak on the palate. The tannins are silky smooth, very, very fine grain. It's got a nice long finish and some juiciness to it that is gonna make this Pinot Noir delicious with all of your favorite meals. With a gorgeous ruby hue, our second vintage of the Nightwing Vineyard Pinot Noir from the Petaluma Gap opens with a lush richness of red fruit. Oh, that's so pretty. That right away reminds me of raspberry cordial and cranberry pie studded with baking spices, clove. Wow, it has a beautiful textural component. It's really, really full-bodied in your mouth while remaining light on its feet. It's mouth coating, it finishes long with a really, really long finish that lingers with hints of wet tobacco, aromatic spices, and of course that signature beautiful, juicy raspberry fruit that's ever so vibrant and present all the way through the finish. If you love the 2022 Nightwing Vineyard Pinot Noir, which was the sleeper hit of the 22 vintage, I know you're gonna love the 2023 because it's so exciting to watch this vineyard become more mature and the wines to have more nuance, elegance, and complexity. You're gonna love it. A veteran winemaker warned me. He said, listen, the Ferrington Vineyard Pinot Noir always produces a wine that has more gravitas, more richness, and more texture than you'd really expect, given the cool climate site where those grapes live. And I think that is the magic of this incredibly iconic vineyard in the Anderson Valley in Mendocino. Wow. Of course, the blue fruits, light flesh plums, and ripe raspberries leap out of the glass, surrounded by a halo of beautiful baking spices that you get from French oak. But the real magic in this Pinot is the tension that you get between the lushness on the palate and the energetic verve that rips through this wine from the front of your palate to the back, giving it focus and a really dynamic energy. This Pinot Noir is a stunner. It's food friendly, it's delicious, and I think it can really go the distance in your cellar, which is true of all the 2023s. I'm very excited to share the whole lineup with you.